see if we live. Yeah.
See, so nice. Start with the big.
Let's see.
There's no place in this world.
Y'all can hear me already. Let me know.
Right here. Was midnight and you.
It started around 1976, back when white folks were the only ones selling bricks. A love marriage, every motion got arrested with.
Let me know if y'all can see me. And if y'all can hear me a little bit, I'm gonna turn this music off in a second. Give people time to get in here. Fix this.
In the early 80s, this was Ronald Reagan introduced her to that perfect lady.
What's up? I got the juice, man. What is up? What's up, Lyrically Correct? Some people in here early. Yeah, I stay bumping that side high, yo. That side high dope, yo. A lot of people don't know it either. That side high is dope. You ain't heard Black History Project? By Saha the Prince, man. You got to fuck with it. You gotta give it some of your time, man. Saha, nice. I don't even know why Kanye hadn't dropped the nigga a solo album yet. Like, I really don't know what's going on. I mean, I got a couple theories, but it's like, still, this nigga can rap, man. Why? Why don't he got an official album yet? I'm gonna give people a little bit more time to get in here. What's up, Julice? I believe I'm saying your name right. What is up? Hold on. Finish hyping this black. Y'all hear that tapping shit. I know y'all gonna be telling me to stop smoking all night. Worried about my health and shit. I appreciate the fucking concern, for real. I really do. And, you know, not humble myself enough. You know, I'm going to humble myself enough to just appreciate it. People be really worried about me. I think that's dope. What message, Steven? We gonna talk about this shit on my Facebook page tonight, though, y'all. I got my Facebook page pulled up right here. I'm just gonna go down, cause y'all know I post all types of stuff on here, so I'm just gonna make conversations out of all of it. Let me get over here. Make sure I'm lined up right. See what's the? I'm gonna go from the last thing I posted and just keep going down. We're gonna deal with all types of shit. There's all types of shit on my page. So the last thing I posted just to let y'all know I'm here. I know that the Empire watchers might not be in here with me right now, but we in here. Turn this down so y'all can hear me good. But we in here, yo. I know the Empire people ain't fucking with me right now. We'll see them in a little while. They'll be in here in a little while, trying to troll my shit, being mad. So they'll be here. What is up? Kai, C. See, the first thing I got on my page from going down is I was letting people know I've been watching this show I watched season 1. It was on some fucking website that plays, I guess it just goes back and plays TV shows for you. So I just caught it on there. And the show is deep, yo. I feel like if you conscious and you watch that shit, you gonna see some shit in Wayward Pines. You gonna see some shit in Wayward Pines that make you be like, what's up, Dominic? What's up, bro? What is up? But yeah, I've been watching Wayward Pines, yo. And if you conscious and you watch that shit, you gonna see it for a little bit more. I feel like a lot of times we look at shows and stuff they show us on TV, and we kind of like wave it off, like that shit could never happen. They would never do that. It's like there's no way they would treat people like that. But then, yeah, they kind of do, yo. A lot of these shows be putting people up on, like it's like they put it in our face almost, like they put it in our face for real. They put it right in our face, yo. Got some little monster type shit. The world done ended. Apparently, like the year is like 4028 or some shit. So they all the way beyond, yo, like beyond 2,000 years. Humans fucked the earth up like we always do in these stories, but we never paid no attention. Like the end of the world, they'll show you that it's the humans that they taking advantage of the earth, and the earth can't take the fucking, the shit, really. And it'll fucking clean this shit up. But we don't really take heed to the little signs and shit they show us in these type of shows. Sherry D is right. Wayward Pines, you can find it on Couch Tuner. I watched it on there. And there's a torrent for it too. I don't know if y'all up on uTorrents, but it's a torrent on it. They give you the whole season 1 shit. But the shit's deep if you really watch shit with a conscious mind, yo. Like, people need to pay shit like that attention. Because I feel like the same way they control the people on there through fear, because they don't really know what's going on there. So they're just trying to figure it out. You got your fucking rebellion groups and shit trying to figure out what's going on. All types of shit going on there. Next thing I posted earlier, I got pissed off because I got into a debate with somebody about J. Cole and the fact that J. Cole ain't really, exciting enough or got enough bars for him to fuck with him like that. And I have to look at niggas, like, even when it's just messages and shit, it's just like you look at the screen like, wait, what? Cole ain't got no bars? Like, I wouldn't know what the person was listening to say he too boring. They need to, trap house, I guess, every time, like nothing, nobody's switching it up really. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole be switching his shit up. And he producing shit. So you gotta pay some respect to him. Like, you can't just say he can't spit it off. Like that's just that's crazy to me. We got people out here to say Kendrick Lamar is overrated, like he ain't really that nice. And I'm just like, what y'all listening to? Like, this shit don't even be blowing me sometimes. Like, what the fuck? They what? To y'all? Like, we must be hearing two completely different things. That's how I look at people sometimes. Like, their preferences and people that they like. I done heard motherfuckers say they like people like Lil B. Like, come on, yo. Come on, yo. Lil B is dope. Lil B got bars and shit. Like, it's people like that out here, man. What's up, Larry? What is up? What is up, Larry? But yeah, it's just like these new Young Thugs and all these niggas, like, I don't understand how people will put those people over somebody like J. Cole. You only fuck with Lil Wayne and Hov. I mean, new Lil Wayne new Lil Wayne be pissing me the fuck off, man. Because there was a point where Lil Wayne, I don't care what nobody has to say about him or what, as far as bars are concerned, he had bars. You know what I'm saying? I don't know this new, auto-tuning nigga shit. Like, I don't really see how people listen to that and say that shit's super dope like that. Because everybody doing that same Future type shit. Like, I can't fuck with that. And Wayne's bars done feel bad. Like, all he want to rap about now is like pussy, threesomes. Like, there ain't really too many bars in there like that to me, man. Like, for real. The nigga done really feel like he didn't feel the fuck off, man. A lot of people fuck with Hospin. A lot of people fuck with him. I don't really dig his style all the way like that. with Hosman. I ain't saying he ain't got bars, but I don't really dig his style all the way like that. Lil Wayne put out too much music, man. That's what I think happened to Wayne, man. Like, you just dropping mixtapes that could be albums and shit. Like, you can't just do that but for so long. Like, ain't but so long you can do that shit. Because Wayne been rapping, we gotta understand, since he was like, what, 12 or some shit? Like, some young, he been in the game for a long time. He just came in young as fuck. When he was hot boy and, you know, bling blinging and shit. When he was that Wayne. Drop it like his hot Wayne. For real. I was just bumping that Sci-Hi. I was just bumping that Sci-Hi. Right. Exactly, Nicole. Wayne's saying anything right now. He doesn't even, like he's not even trying anymore. Like, he just say whatever. I listen to Big Crit some. Big Crit got conscious bars, though. Big Crit got conscious bars. I've been bumping that Scarface a lot lately. Scarface album go hard to me. And this nigga like 85 or some shit like, and he still come to me got bars. I know the 85 shit was fucked up, but he got bars to be that old and still be relevant like that. Like, I fuck with that Scar. I refuse to call a grown man Tunchi. I refuse to call any grown man Tunchi. Steven, so you can't call him Tunchi. Hell no. I refuse to call any grown man with kids Tunchi. Hell no. You're not about to trick me into doing that with y'all. Fuck that shit. Y'all can do it and not feel no type of way about it, but I'll just do Wayne, yo. I'll let him be Wayne. Hey, that Scarface album dope, Kai, for real. That Scarface album is dope as fuck. We gonna keep going down. Boom. Oh my God, this story, y'all. How many of y'all heard about this story? Hold on. Let me get back up here and find it. I don't went past the shit when I saw it. I posted this on my page earlier about marijuana. Article from Huffington Black Voices, right? Says police arrested someone for weed possession every 51 seconds in 2014. Every 51 seconds. That's a lot. Like, just in case you ain't really, that's a lot. They making a lot of money off that. A lot of bread. They filling them prisons up hard, trying their best to fill them bitches up. For real. That's what that shit's all about. That's why the fuck they won't make it legal everywhere. Because they making so much bread locking people up for it. And it's the right color people as well. Black and brown. Let's be real. Like, let's not even, get off the path here. Black and brown people being targeted by this shit. You got stop and frisk and shit like that up in New York. And this is every 51 seconds for marijuana. That's it. Tearing down whole households and families over marijuana. Understand how cold that is. Understand how many people we imprison in this country versus every other country in the world. Our shit's fucked up. We look at other countries like, damn, they shit fucked up. But they don't imprison as many people as we do. Yeah, because it's the land of the free. So in the land of the free, you have to have more laws just based on definition. If people are going to be free to do whatever, you have to have more laws protecting those freedoms. Basic shit. So we're going to have laws, new laws, especially on marijuana, because they know the benefits of marijuana. So anything that we could get some positive shit out of, they don't want us fucking with on a large scale. For real. Murderers and shit get to get off with all types of shit. The war on drugs is straight bullshit. Nothing real about it. I don't care what nobody says. Some people be like, well, don't do drugs, it's illegal. You know, they made it illegal, so you deserve it to basically get 20 years for nonviolent drug offenses. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Oh, this article right here. Let's look at Jamaica real quick. As they're asking the Britain to pay billions of pounds in reparations. The Jamaicans said, we want that bread. That's what they're wanting. So they're going through it over that shit because they deserve it, because they built the motherfucking country. Motherfuckers don't like giving us our fucking credit, man. They want to act like that part didn't happen. Like the game was just, well, black people are thugs and black people deserve to be killed and black people are violent. Like, we built this fucking country. Y'all don't really talk about that narrative. They don't really describe those people, the builders of this country, the reason that we are even a superpower, the reason that we even have all this bread is because of how long slavery was going on in this country. That's what's happened over in Jamaica. Britain, give us the bread. Y'all use this, fuck this over, put us in, bad areas. Gentrification is not just an American thing. This shit's real all over the fucking place. So let's get that bread. Yeah, I saw what David Cameron said, but I don't give a fuck what he's talking about. I don't know why, black people are the only people to have been through genocide and slavery and not get any type of reparations for that free work. For what we can say, centuries. That's a long fucking time, yo. That's a long fucking time to get ahead, to get a head start. For real. They was enslaving the shit out of the people. So Jamaica said, run that motherfucking bread. I stand with them. And a lot of, you talk to white folk about this shit. They won't admit that. They will, act like that was nothing. Like, like that was just a small piece of the history. We're talking about something that occurred for centuries. Black people, the only people not to get any reparations. We didn't gave other countries reparations and black people still don't get nothing. For real. Keep scrolling down. Let me see what's next on my page. What the fuck is next? This white man, y'all. Look, who saw the white dude? Hold on, let me pull this story up so I can tell this shit all the way right. I posted this on my page. Article headline reads, white man trying to buy gun, shoots self in penis. Yes, penis. Blames it on a black guy. How historical is that move? That's a historical white person move. He just so happens to get fucked up in South Dakota. He shot his damn self trying to cop a dirty pistol. A straight dirty pistol out here in the streets thugging for no reason. Like, I'm sure there was no reason to try to thug like that, but if you're going to be a thug, at least don't shoot yourself in the dick. Don't understand. Don't understand how you do that shit. But then instead of being real about it, because he's a felon up in the emergency room, instead of being real about it, of course he's going to say a black man he was shot by a black man who tried to rob him. Right. Right. And I'm shocked that it was even found to, not be true. But the neighbor snitched on him. That's what it was. There was no evidence of a shooting outside, but the neighbors said they heard screaming coming from his apartment earlier in that evening. So the neighbors done snitched on this nigga. Like, yo, this nigga was screaming way before he even, for what the fuck he talked about happened. For real. Then he got the warrant on this nigga and ran up in his shit. Now his ass going to motherfucking jail. So it's shocking that they even looked into it. Back in the day, they wouldn't even look into shit like that. You could just scream that randomly outside. I was robbed, a nigger did it. There was people would automatically appear behind this one person. There will be mobs running in the direction of somebody black. That's how that shit used to work. They would be lying like hell. And we would get fucked up because there was no, due process and all this shit. Like, hell no. These motherfuckers were terrorists. That's what the fuck they were. That's history. White people got to get black people fucked up by putting everything on black people. And then you got, here come all these other white people that agree with you already. Don't even know what happened, but they already agree. And let's go. We're going to get one. We're going to string them up. So this white man used a classic move. It just didn't work for his ass. Another white man, actually a couple weeks ago, he put spray paint Black Lives Matter on his truck, like on his own truck. Like, nigga, what the fuck? The hell going on, man? What in the hell is going on? Next story, though. This one. This dude. Let me pull this article up. Make sure we get it all in here right. Who's the Boss star Danny Pintaro reveals he is HIV positive. I think the homie broke weak on Oprah. Let me go down. I think he might have broke in when he went on Oprah. Oprah got it out of him. So, and he said he wanted to tell her a long time ago, but he wasn't ready. He's been HIV positive for 12 years. A white actor from Who's the Boss. What I put ahead of this story, what my caption was, but Eazy-E died in a matter of months. That's what I said. How are these people living for so long with HIV? Eazy-E died quick. That's interesting. There are a lot of conspiracies floating around about Eazy-E and how he was killed, especially now. All types of stories are, since the movie came out, it's like everybody just jumping back into it. Like, we're going to figure this shit the fuck out. We're going to come up with something. Something happened. That shit don't make sense. They can't just keep telling us anything, like nonsensical shit. And people done came out their mouth and said certain things, during interviews and rap songs and shit. Like, is the kind of, how's everybody else living for a long time? We can't even talk about Magic Johnson. Like, for real. His name should be Abracadabra. Like, he shouldn't even have a, magic is not even enough no more. His name has to be Abracadabra. Because this nigga done had it, for forever, and apparently got over it. Like, apparently something happened where he didn't have it anymore. So, what the fuck? How the fuck that shit happen? Right? A lot of people putting up her shit. Suge Knight. Suge Knight said some shit about it. But everybody else is living for a really long time about like when they got it. But he just went all the way down quick. Next thing posted on my page was about the NYPD open up a police department. Let me look at the story and see what it is. That's actually from 2014, December. Somebody posted it on my page. But the NYPD trying to spread its wings to overseas. We'll say shit like, you know, we doing good for these countries by occupying them. We'll do shit like that. Not just only the army who's occupying other countries for reasons that can only be some bullshit. For real. It can only be some bullshit. Go. We talking about everything, man. Everything that's on my Facebook page. So I ain't got really no. I ain't having a subject matter. I'm just discussing whatever comes up on my page. Whatever it is, we just gonna talk about it. I'm gonna read y'all's comments. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ain't no really. There's no cure or no money in the cure. That's why they make money keeping us sick. That's why I don't know why y'all trust them so much. That's what I don't get about us a lot of times. Like, why do we trust them so much? And we see, we see that they will sacrifice people to make money. These are the type of people we're dealing with here. These are the type of people that we are dealing with here that have done this throughout history. So, that's fucked up. But that's the type of shit it'll do to its people. It doesn't really care. It doesn't really matter to this government that this is what's happening to people. And they won't be real with us. They won't be real with us about shit, which is one of the same reasons that weed is illegal. It goes right back to that. They won't be real with us about shit. They refuse to do that. My next article. How many of y'all are in a state that fucks with this Common Core math shit? How many of y'all are in a Common Core state with kids? They got to go relearn this new math that they put out here. Who the fuck is in a state with Common Core? Who gonna speak up for Common Core real quick? Right. I believe everything is a fucking scam. The homie Larry said St. Jude is a scam. I believe everything is a scam. They're trying to make money at all times. That's the game. They try to make money. Kai says, Rob, what do you think about pregnant women using marijuana? Are they eating it or are they smoking it? And what are the studies what are the effects of marijuana on babies? Whatever they report, I'll think the opposite of that. So that's how I feel about it. So whatever they put out, I'm opposite because I don't trust them. Anything about weed, they don't be real about it. They don't be real. They be extra, try to be extreme and shit. Georgia got Common Core. Georgia has Common Core. It's some bullshit. It's a really long way to get 5 + 3 = 8. They have like a backdoor side, like you could get to the answer right here, or you can take the long way. That's the kind of math it is. Like, it's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. It makes no fucking sense. And some states don't even have it. Like, some states don't even fuck with it. Like, we ain't got time for that shit. It makes no sense. I don't know why my state has to be one. And I got to try to relearn math. You mean? Like, I got to relearn it with my daughter and the kids. Like, I have to relearn this new math if they keep that shit around. So I got to go back to school with it. That's bullshit. And I don't know if they're going to use that type of math in real life. Like, 5 + 3 is 8, bitch. Stop playing. Like, stop playing. Like, why are we in some new shit now? Exactly. Kendra said parents been protesting it since it came out. You have to. You have to protest it because it makes you have to go relearn math. It makes it hard. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Why I got to go around the side door, down the street, round the corner? Like, why are you sending me on this trip when it's 8? 5 and 3 is 8, 4 and 4 is 8. We can flip them around if you want to, but don't. We can go 3, 5, 8 if you don't want to do 5 first. Let's let it be that type of trickery, but not this backdoor shit. Fuck that. Like, division is enough, man. Stop with the new shit. For real. Exactly. I don't know what their objective is or what their well, I have a conspiracy objective. But I'm like, what the fuck? Unless you're continuing trying to marginalize kids, trying to make more of a gap between the kids by adding some new shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. The other shit you can kind of show visually, you can show visually how that shit worked, and some people are visual learners. This Common Core shit don't do nothing for nobody. For real. Fuck that Common Core shit. For real. This story right here. The story about the cops getting off. A Cleveland police officer got off for shooting 2 unarmed people who had a total of 137 shots fired into their car. He got off for that. This is the type of shit that goes on out here. Got him in the courtroom crying and shit. He gets off 137 rounds. Now, for what? For what? 137 on 2 human beings, not, cops arrest 2 or 1, Wolverine and Incredible Hulk, and like no shit like that. No Marvel motherfuckers. These are regular people, no powers or nothing. 137 shots, and he gets off. He gets the fuck off. Hot Negro, you just got here, man. We just talking about shit that's on my Facebook page, man. I'm just going down, scrolling down. We having discussions about what's going on here. So how does the cop get off firing off 137 shots? He gets not guilty and cries a little bit. Like he didn't know he was getting off. He got off of that shit. This shit fucked up. What image of black people do you have to fire off 137 shots? To take time to reload. See that surely they've stopped moving by now. They're not catching bullets, randomly in slow-mo on Matrix shit. Surely they're dead by up in the hundreds. I mean, surely you think they stop at 100, right? Not even 100 shots was enough. But y'all don't think shit fucked up. Y'all think that should be something we don't talk about because black thugs kill black thugs. We shouldn't even talk about this. But you see the difference, the glaring difference in this situation is that this cop got the fuck off. If they catch a black man that's done killed someone He's not getting off. Herein lies the very simple, very fundamental and basic difference. Is y'all try to compare the both of them all the fucking time. Cop got off. Black man would have been in fucking prison. If he gets caught. Y'all like to talk shit about black people, talking about no snitch rule. This is something that is fucked up. Black people snitch. So, you know, I don't know who y'all know. I don't know what y'all know. But black people do snitch. You can watch some of these shows that y'all into and see once they threaten them, they don't put them in the fucking cage. They'll try to get somebody. Every show I watch about any type of gangster, some snitch done played a part in that person being locked the fuck up or killed by the police. So it happens. But this is the difference, though. That black man gets caught, especially if he's caught on camera killing somebody, he goes to jail. There is no way he gets off. The cops get off all the time. Even when we got fucking evidence, even when we got the shit on film, they get off. These things, or this reality makes them separate. And they don't even deserve to be in the same fucking category. You shouldn't be putting thugs and cops on the same level, like, as far as how the justice system treats them. Them motherfuckers are the real thugs. What y'all think thugs is what they programmed y'all to believe. The true thugs got badges on and have an army of people on their motherfucking side of all colors and races. That's what they got. Fraternal Order Police. They are the enforcing arm of the judge. You know, how the judge, it's like they work hand in hand, the whole system. You got your street soldiers out there, which is the cops, rounding the people up, bring them to your house, your courtroom, put them in front of your lawyers, your judge, your jury that you select. Interesting, people don't think about the jury that they select. They pick the people, and that's not at least slightly rigged. Like, people think this shit is really a justice system. Like, for real. People believe in that concept. And I'm like, are y'all paying attention? Are y'all paying attention to what's really going on? Are we getting fucked over? We getting fucked over out here all the time. I'm trying to find out what's the next on my page. Let's see. It'd be all types of shit on my page. I'm trying to scroll past my videos. The Lewiston mayor wants all welfare recipients to be publicly identified. Brother want him wearing a scarlet letter. This motherfucker want him wearing a scarlet letter. They getting welfare, bitch. Put this W on, motherfucker. Put it on. Wear it. Wear it around town. Let them see you. For real. And I wasn't even mad about it. Like, let them do that shit. As long as white folks got to wear theirs too. Right? As long as white folk got to put theirs on too. Now, don't just pass the W's out to black folk, because that's what y'all been doing. That's why we are the face of welfare. That's why. And because they won't be real about it. They won't be real about it. They'll fuck around and can continue to perpetuate the lie that black people are on welfare at a higher population than white folk. But yet we're the face of welfare. You'll have some black people that will come out and defend this logic based on the fact that since there are less black people, then obviously there will be more white people on welfare than black people. That's the backwards, dumb argument that we'll accept. Like, that makes sense. Just because there are more of you doesn't mean that you should have more than we do because there's more of you. Like, what type of trickery is this? That's how we gotta look at that shit. Like, what do you mean? If your people are so much better, then there will be less, even if we are a minority. If your people are that much better, then it would just be less. But that type of logic doesn't really make sense to people. If you better than that people, doesn't matter what condition that people is in, your shit's less than theirs because you're better than them. So it doesn't make even if there are more of you, you're still better. So why would that change because there are more of you unless your ass just not better? You see what I'm saying? That's my logic on this shit. What the fuck? Hot Negro says, do you think good cops exist? No, brother. I don't. I think they exist in theory, but not in reality. In theory, you can be a good cop. You do your job. You save people from danger. You rescuing cats and shit sometimes. You finding out who killed who. You doing your job. You a good cop. But you're silent about what being a cop is, what it means, the codes. You're silent about how the system works. So if you're silent about how the system works, to me, you can't be good because you're corrupt. Now, you'll have some cops that come out here and they'll put themselves on the line. The cop that was getting the threats, the white cop getting threats by other white people. Now, he done snitched on his boss that the boss had made some monkey sounds or some shit while he was talking about a black woman. White boy spoke up because he a good Christian boy. He a good Christian. So he said Christ in him couldn't just let that happen. So he told. And now the whole town's against him. He's getting death threats and everything. Their own, they will turn on. They don't give a fuck. That's what type people we're dealing with here. They will turn on their own people and take care of them, no matter what level they're on. Even the president, JFK, he was their own. They still knocked him off in front of everybody. They let everybody else know you can be touched. Look what we did to him. Look what we did to JFK. Yeah. Oh, man, look at the next story. The next story after this one is got your boy, y'all's boy, Rich Homie Quan on video hitting the blunt. Hitting the goddamn blunt with his 1-year-old son on his lap with no shirt on. The baby don't got a shirt on. I'm trying to get over here to see some of y'all's comments. But Rich Homie Quan smoking a blunt, and now they might come get his goddamn baby. Now, y'all know, as we talked about earlier in this video, I'm not against marijuana smoking. I'm very pro marrow, right? So, but if you dumb enough to smoke weed with your baby on your lap, first of all, because the fact that you smoking should still make you not have your baby on your lap. That's just a little too fucking far. There are levels to this shit. The fact that you smoke it all, boom, but don't do it right there on with the baby on you, though, man. That don't even make sense. Because it's smoke. Like, that doesn't make sense. Why would you do it to your child, man? See, dumb motherfuckers make weed smokers look bad a lot of times. And these are the examples that they'll use against us, too. These are the people that they judge weed smokers off of, is the people that are dumb before they even smoke weed. We have to be accountable for them motherfuckers. Like, it's not the weed. It's not. People are fucking stupid without weed. That's just real. Recorded himself and let it get to the internet. It's okay. He thought he was gonna get away with this shit in front of everybody. Like we wouldn't know it was him. Maybe he was invisible. Maybe it was some loud. I don't know what the fuck going on with the homie, but that's some dumbass shit. That's some dumb shit. Like, come on, man. You're the one that they've got cameras on. You can't be out here misrepresenting, one, the people, first, your own people, second, weed smokers, man. They use you against us, Rich Homie. People like Rich Homie. The rich homies of the world. The rich homies of the world, y'all got to be smart, man. Y'all got to be smart before you even smoke. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. And now Rich Homie is the spokesman for us as he gets caught slipping, looking like all weed parents that smoke weed want to goddamn, get high with their baby on their fucking lap. Now that's something that's hung on all of us. They have a goddamn commercial like that, like one of them truth commercials, some of that bullshit they be trying to put on us, using this fucking propaganda to be a commercial with somebody with their baby on their lap. Like, probably done killed the baby, fell asleep and burned the baby alive. They'll go extreme like that. And it'll be some shit like, marijuana. Don't smoke this shit. This what happens when you do. The baby died. Like, it's deep and dark like that. Like, no, that's not what happens. That's what stupid motherfuckers do, regardless of any type of marijuana smoke. Seriously. They hang this bullshit on the whole team. Let me get over here and see y'all's comments, man. For real. This story. Let me pull this one up. Let's talk about white privilege. Let's talk about white privilege. The article reads, two privileged white men arguing give an unintentional lesson on white privilege. Let's see what fully happened here. Video came out, of course. White male jogger yells at another white man for running into him with a stroller. The jogger goes ballistic and yells out white trash. He says, "You're new in the neighborhood. I came to this neighborhood. The only reason white people like you live here is because I settled this fucking neighborhood for you." Basically, a white man treated another white man like that white man was black, based on his assumed class. Yeah. Because rich white people, they don't fuck with white trash. That's the underbelly of white people. They shit goes in classes as well. Real big right here. Real big. This is a class system they got set up over there. So he goes ham on them. A black officer comes up to break it up. And one of the white dudes' name is Christopher Columbus. Fuck, he pull that off. He goes on to yell, white privilege, white fucking privilege. You pulled your stroller right into me, and all I say was, excuse you. Then you say, fuck you, you fucking white trash. This man's 46. He was accusing another white man of using white privilege. What he should have said was rich privilege. That's the shit rich people be on. They'll treat you like you're a fucking peasant. And they don't give a fuck about your color. Now, they're racist against black folk, a lot of them. But they don't give a fuck about your color. He says, white men settling into neighborhoods that were once predominantly black to make room for other white people is the epitome of white privilege. Epitome. What epitome? How the fuck did y'all just let me say epitome? Really? The epitome. Fuck. Y'all wasn't gonna say shit either. I'm glad I caught myself. The epitome of white privilege. That's what the shit is. He said that's the epitome of white privilege. Let me see what else. He said he got street cred. The white man said he got street cred, especially in the black community in this city, is huge. So he believed black people standing with him. Exactly. Read one of the comments on that. Now, had the situation been flipped, if that had been two black men yelling like that out there, or no, let's make it even better. A black man yelling at a white man like that out there, and a white cop comes up to deal with it. What do you think the outcome would have been? Especially if they're both like real, if they both racist for real. A lot of them are. If they both racist and it's a black, white, there's a problem there. It's gonna be a problem for that black man if he's getting out of line. George Zimmerman wasn't all the way white. Homie said white people can do anything and get away with it, aka George Zimmerman. He wasn't all. They're trying to say. I'll say they're trying to say he wasn't all the way white, but to me, he white folk. He white folk. That's how white folks act. He acts like white people act. So they do that type of shit. And we knew, if nothing else, he was white when he got off. Even if he wasn't white before, by the time the trial was over and he got off, oh, he became white. They baptized him in white. Yeah. That's why even after that, he's been able to get stopped by cops and, all this trouble, fucking with his girl, got in an argument with her at one point, battery on her, got guns and shit. Reason they dipped him in white, like a little white, I think I want to call it like little white powder, just like dipped him in and then placed him back out into the world amongst us. Because y'all saw the video I made of this nigga just now, putting up pictures on his Instagram, or retweeting a picture on his Instagram, bragging about what he did, basically. He's been dipped. Like, because he was close enough to white before, so he didn't really need white powder. I'm going to have to take white powder back. Maybe like a glaze, like a crispy, creamish, hot and now. You get off of that shit, you get dipped in that shit. The glaze for him. Because he was already, close enough to white to me. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. For real. Hell yeah, Kai said, I'm sure he checks white on the application. I'm sure he does. Damn right he does. Now that he didn't got the motherfucking glaze too. They inaugurated that motherfucker as white. Even if he wasn't before, they inaugurated him as white when he got off of that shit. And we saw the fucking case. And we saw the motherfucking evidence, and he still got off. He got glazed that motherfucking day. They put it on him that day. That was the day. For real. NC Dread said he gonna pay. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Somebody need to go touch him. Like, we got a lot of thugs. We got a lot of thugs in the, black community. There's people out here to live that life. You know what I'm saying? We got gangs. Every race of people got gangs. I think if you go ride for a cause, that's one time where all the black gangs should come together and ride for a fucking cause for the team. If that's your position, if you're going to play that position, I'm not condoning the position. Now, understand that. But if you're going to play that position, when shit like this going on, that's the time when you ride for your motherfucking team. If you're going to ride. That's what I feel like. If you're going to live that life, go take some time, do that too real quick. Come together and deal with that. Come together and deal with that shit. For real. Let me go see what else I got over here. Exactly. Zimmerman is a fucking dick. And I don't know about this. He gonna get his shit. I don't know about that. I get that people believe in that, but to me, terrible people have gotten off and just not suffered any type of consequences. It's happened too many times like that, getting his shit. I don't really know about that. I can't say that I full-blown believe in that. Let me go up here and see what's next on here. Michael B. Jordan. This brother recently apologized. He had to apologize because he went on in some interview or some shit, and he said some shit about black women, calling them, was it ladies? Let me get on the fucking story. He called them fucking ladies or some shit. Yeah, that's what it was. He said he liked to say females or some shit like that, and he had to apologize for that. And some people maybe, let me see which one of y'all know. So I ain't even got to click on the shit. Which one of y'all know? Would he call them ladies or some shit like that? Yes. Y'all exactly right. Yeah. So he had to apologize. And I'm like, man, if that's how the brother feel, you know what I mean? He had to come out and apologize after the reaction he got. Because he had to realize that black women are his audience. That's who built you. You can't turn your back on the people that built you, sir. You can't do that. I don't understand when black men act like that. That doesn't make any sense. You can't turn your back on the team that built you. That's just impossible. Let me keep going here, see what I find. Okay. Nipsey Hussle. How many of y'all saw a Nipsey Hussle video? How many of y'all saw Nipsey Hussle kick Knowledge right in a video it was up on Facebook? Kicking straight Knowledge. From the hood, talking about colonialism. Moral to the story was, you can't judge. You never know. You know what I'm saying? You don't know when people are going to come into their knowledge, regardless of, you know what I mean, them still being on some thug type shit. Still, they coming into knowledge, and a lot of people are waking up, man. I wish it was faster. I do. Not gonna lie. But a lot of people are waking up, and I fuck with that. Let me read some of y'all's comments. Yeah, Nipsey Hussle kicked some knowledge, man. He kicked some real knowledge about colonialism and how that led to, you know, divide and conquering of our people. For real. So you never know when people waking up, man. You never know what they're learning and when they're gonna wake up. That's why I try to be more patient. That's what helps me with my patience and shit like that. Because you never know. You never know you never know who gonna wake up. Because all really this shit is you putting a person in a situation where they're, you know, dealing with knowledge, or they going to seek out knowledge. It's not really you doing it. So, you know, people take their own journey with it. People gonna take their own journey with it, but you put it out here. Come on, man. This shit won't stop scrolling. Hold on. I see the story. This story was about, oh man. This story right here, man. This story, I'm gonna show y'all a worldview real quick. Sometimes whenever in life you feel as though, you know, you're getting down and shit's not going your way right now, you know, everything seems to be off for you. Like everything, nothing really lining up in life for you. I want you to think this story. The headline of the story is Child Bride Photo Series Proves Girls Are Simply Too Young to Wed. Now, this is something that's happening overseas. I'm going to read y'all. This is about a little girl. I can't now. The name, I want to say Megan. I could be saying it wrong. She's 16. In the pictures of it says she weeps in the arms of her caseworker near fellow residents at an NGO shelter run by Afghan women in Herat, Afghanistan. Megan's father sold her at the age of 11 to a 60-year-old man for 2 boxes of heroin. This is real life. She was 11 at the time when her dad did the shit. Now, let me tell y'all something. And this is affecting more than 14.2 million girls every year. This is a per year status here. Or a statistic, rather. This is a per year statistic. 14.2 million. 11-year-old girl. And this is where I don't understand why people's humanity doesn't speak to them in a way that's, you know, I don't know what it'll take. Ain't nobody getting my 11-year-old daughter. I have one. Ain't nobody getting her. 2 boxes of heroin, just because this is a part of the culture. See, this is a part of, these kids don't have a choice. This isn't, you know, abnormal. This is a part of the culture. Now, this is let me describe what they're describing as. It says a damaging tradition that disproportionately affects poor girls and leaves them more susceptible to abuse, poverty, and death due to childbirth and other health complications. These old nasty ass men that would even want this shit, where the fuck is their humanity? Where is their shit at? How do you offer somebody 2 boxes of heroin for their child? What type of motherfucker are you to do that? And it be real? Not some shit you just record and you on some blooper type shit. Like, let's say this nigga sell his daughter for 2 boxes of heroin. Huh? Like, let's just, on some jokey shit. Like, you gonna make you a little fucking show out of it. Watch these niggas. That's what the name of the show will be. Watch these niggas right here. Let's see if he'll sell his daughter for 2 boxes of heroin. It's like a gag at the end. Like, nigga, take your daughter, man. We fucking with you, right? Like, and everybody kind of like, oh, man, you got me, cuz. Like, it's one of those type of shows. But for this shit to be real life, it's some sick motherfuckers out here, man. That's how I know I'm good. Because these motherfuckers is that sick. No morals, no humanity. I don't give a fuck what culture you come up in. Some shit you can see that they've tried to normalize. You have to see that shit's just wrong, man. Me give my 11-year-old up for some heroin? For some Ray Charles, though? Hell no. Hell no. And these little girls are fucking suffering because these nasty ass old men are having sex with them, dumping off, full blown, with their old wrinkly, nasty ass in these babies. Too young to be having fucking children, some of them. Like, it makes no sense. Guatemalan. This is a girl from Guatemala. They married and giving birth before they can legally vote, drink, or buy cigarettes. Come on. 11, 12-year-old girls. These motherfuckers are insane, man. Let me get back to my fucking page. These people are crazy. So anytime you feel like you got a problem with your life, your shit rough, and you get down sometime and you need something to keep you going, look at the world, yo. For real. Sometime before you complain, look at the world. It'll humble you. It will humble you. Take my word for it. I do it all the time. Look at this world. How sick motherfuckers are. Don't give a fuck about what's right to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just what's right. Like, get the fuck out of here. Let's keep going down. Oh, man. Oh, man. Hold on. Before I do that, well, let me read some of y'all's comments and see if y'all had a question or something. See if anybody... I hope y'all weren't laughing. The homie says he thinks pedophilia is going to be legal here soon. They're pushing the normalization of it as we speak. I have seen articles on that. There are pages called like Man on Boy or some weird shit like that. Some old bullshit where these motherfuckers have tried to normalize their perversion. And they have people that have joined in the gang with them. Like, you too? Like, I couldn't imagine. Like, I couldn't fathom in my mind on some YouTube shit with a nigga that's talking about fucking little boys. You too? Hell no, man. Hell no. Hell no. Let me keep going down here. Let's see what's next. This was me talking about watching that documentary on Netflix about the real Freeway Rick Ross. If you have not seen that and you are interested in what goes on out here in the world in real life, then you should check that shit out. I'm what the fuck? Oh, here it goes. Actually, I skipped over to. I have to go back up after this one. But this was about me talking about me seeing that documentary about the real Freeway Rick Ross. Well, not Freeway. His name wasn't Freeway. He took the Rick Ross, his real name. He took that and Rick Ross ran with it. Now we know these niggas fake. We know this. I know it. We all know this shit. If you know you done took somebody's name and you know damn well that's not your name, why would you not pay them? Like, why would you not make sure that you go ahead and just pay them all the way the fuck off because you know you're wrong? Simply because you know you're wrong, you're a fake motherfucker. But even so, on this shit, on the documentary, he goes into a lot of the government shit that was going on too. For real. A lot of government underlying and the people that really study the war on drugs and knows what that is, that concept, and actually gives that some time, you know what the fuck's going on. But hearing other people confirm it is dope. It's dope. They'll tell you on there, like I'm gonna tell you something that blows my mind every time. Is that when I watch these like drug, documentaries and shows and shit like that, they don't even want what they call mid-level dealers. Like, do we understand that they don't really even be wanting the mid-level dealers like that? They're trying to go for the gusto. Catch one of the mid-level dealers to snitch on him, give him less time, get the gusto dude, and probably turn him into a snitch too. Because that's what these motherfuckers do in real life. They're not rapping about that in the songs, though. So I know that confuses some of y'all. Lots of, people getting caught, them snitching out to whoever else they work with, who their team was, and now you going down over a snitch, and this is your life. He got less sentence, witness protection program. That's the life, right? But if the government knows and lets these people operate still, are they not allowing them to sell drugs? Watch them for years, building cases, stealing dope money, aka training day type shit. Put it in a language we can all understand here. Denzel type shit going on right there. These cops be getting that dope money. That dirty money that they seize, they'll split that shit up. If the team tight enough and team strong enough, if they'll stick together on that shit, keep one story, they'll take that bread. And major story might not even have to be good, depending on what police department they work at. Now they gotta tell them something deep. They're getting off with shit like that. They're getting all the way the fuck off. Putting guns in the hood, semi-automatic weapons in the hood. Know damn well we not making no fucking guns. No good and damn well we not. Okay, let me pull this story up about this rebel flag shit, aka the Confederate flag, aka, as they call it, is heritage, not hate flag. That bullshit excuse for wearing some racist shit. I hate when people do that shit. Like, what? Get the fuck out of here. I don't care what, story you want to tell me. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. It's not really, it doesn't matter to me. because I know the real. I know the motherfucking real. I'm gonna pull this shit up. So they wearing a Confederate fucking flag, of course. They wanted to wear it to school, and the says Christiansburg High School students suspended for Confederate flag clothed amid racial tension. So these kids who can't argue the heritage not hate shit. You can't argue that because you're in a situation where you're in high school. What the fuck do you know about the Confederate South other than they were racist motherfuckers? What else could you, after you find out and learn what happened here, why would that be something that you're proud of? After you know. Now, your mom might tell you a story. You know, dad might tell you a story like, damn, you know what I'm saying? This was a time in history where, you know, the white man was the most holy and merciful man on the planet. We would never want anything to happen to our slaves, to our motherfucking slaves. So they graciously died because they didn't want to lose their slaves. What the fuck is that to be proud of in high school in 2015? Like, how are you proud of that? That's your heritage. That's what that shit represents. Maybe your 8,000-year-old grandpa. But you know what grandpa did? Do you know how grandpa acted? And grandma too. They had kids. These same racist motherfuckers that fought to keep black people enslaved. And then, even after the quote unquote freedom, Jim Crow laws, black codes, these come into effect. They had kids too. Like, this is all it is. They keep having children. No reason to be racist against black people. Nowhere in could grandpa tell the story. Like, well, grandpa, why do you hate black people? You know, like, what's some little humble shit like that? Why, grandpa? Why? Grandpa won't be able to tell him shit. Other than some ridiculous, you know, they're going to take over the country or, you know, some crazy, ridiculous shit that they scared of. They're scared of a black planet. Planet's already black. Believe it or not. Already black. Most of the people in the world are melanated people. Most. We're the majority. In this nation, we're a minority. But in the world, we, melanated people of all kinds, are the majority. But still, even after them motherfuckers learn about, you know, what the Confederate flag was, they still keep pumping it. And these people, they're going to teach it to their kids. Yeah. This shit keeps getting passed the fuck down. Problem with black folk, we're not really passing a whole lot of pride down to our kids. Let's be real. We're not doing that. We should be. They should be proud. They should be standing up for the motherfucking team. You know, at least representing. But we don't raise them to be like that. We trying to raise them to fit in and be nice and shit. That's what we doing out here. But these kids wore this Confederate flag shit and they got suspended. Now, I don't think they should have gotten suspended. I don't give a fuck about people wearing Confederate flags. I prefer that, as a matter of fact. I like that better. I don't want to be around these type of people and not know that they're there. Like, I don't want to be in that situation. I want people to wear their heart on their motherfucking sleeve. Like, I know that that's something that's frowned upon and against, but I want that shit. I want to see it. For real. Let me see what else we got. I told you I'll be posting all types of shit on my Facebook page, man. Come fuck with me. If you don't already, come fuck with me, man. Come fuck with me. I don't do a whole, we don't tolerate no disrespect over there, man. You don't come cool, come correct. Don't be mad. Got a petition I signed here to give black people reparations in this country because we are owed them. Because we are owed them. Catch up with what's going on. So I signed a petition. Trying to push a Senate bill. It's going to be give blacks benefits they are owed from the 1866 Indian Treaty. Indian folks and black folks. A lot of y'all differentiate. You'll say, I got Indian in me. Well, that's black folk. That's just black. You black people. We don't have to try to separate it to make it exotic. That's where I believe we fuck up a lot. We do that a lot. There's black folk. The Native Americans black. And black people. Real shit. I understand if you disagree, but that's real. Sheryl Underwood. We went back to, I'm scrolling down everything. Trying to talk about the stuff I know I didn't make a video about. I didn't make a video about Sheryl Underwood. What she did was she apologized for her natural hair comment she made back in 2013. I made a video about her coon ass then. I made a video about Cheryl's coon ass then because I was pissed that we had one of what's supposed to be our own on TV talking shit about natural hair. And she on a panel, so she's, representing the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Sheryl. Hold it down, right? Had on some old fucked up ass wig. When she's, she's rocking her natural now. She apologized for that shit. So she got her motherfucking healing. Somebody came and held her ass under the motherfucking water. That's all that was. Real quick. Somebody came and got her. Come get your hair wet. We're going to save you right now. Right now. Leave the weave and perm in. We're going to come dip you in this water right now. You're going to come back clean. Take that shit out. Cut that shit off. And to me, she looks better natural. Not because I'm biased. Not because I'm biased. But she looks better for real. Let me get back over here. A lot of chicks be trying to, shame natural hair, but I feel like it's creating a climate where women are more comfortable accepting it. The more women they see, the more comfortable they are out here, especially if you can get that on TV. which is wow, the Michelle Obama's picture. I had people get mad at me for that shit. I had people getting mad at me for that shit because she had a weave in, and you know, they took a picture of her with this long flowing weave and some designer dress, black. Fuck with the color, not hating on the color, no shit like that. But I simply stated now, I simply stated that she would have looked better to me at some point with a motherfucking natural ass afro in the White House. That's all I said, right? This is how I know people sick. They got mad because I said that shit. Say I'm hating on Obama. I mean, Michelle Obama, she always natural. Like, I always see her with straight hair. So I don't know what the always natural shit is, but there are plenty of natural black hairstyles. And I'm just saying, I think it would be powerful to see the first lady rock that shit. Rock her crown. I don't give a fuck what nobody say about that. Like, I believe that would be more powerful for our little girls. Not y'all, you know, oh, that weave looks so good. Like, that's the fuck y'all always do. Y'all say about all these weave out here, all these famous motherfuckers. They weave look good. What's your little girl hear you saying? How beautiful their weave is, mom says. And she compliments all the weave. Right there for the little girl to see. Mama has weave. Mama looks beautiful with weave. Got the story about Jill Scott up here. She went on the Breakfast Club, I believe it was, in there with coon ass, Charlemagne's ass. In there with coon ass Charlemagne, talking about how they're tearing down schools and building prisons, talking about how, you know, the community needs black men. Not on that shit that you hear a lot of times today, where women are really, really against black men. Jill Scott, she, you know, she'll speak up for black men sometimes. I'll give her that she speaks up about sometimes. You'll see little bits and pieces of it in her music. If you've been following her for a while, God, what was this song she had back in the day? It might have been The Petition. It might have been The Petition, a song she had, right? And that song is dope as fuck, and it's deep. It's deep. So Jill Scott, she'll drop some gems in her music sometime. So it was big for her to speak up and talk about how appalling it is that they are building prisons and tearing down schools. What does that say to people? That should say something to people. That should really, really speak to what these people's intentions are. For real. Hold on, I skipped over some shit. Let me go back up. Oh, join my Single Conscious Black People page on Facebook. Join that team. Single Conscious Black People. Should be in the description box. If it's not, let me know it's not. And we'll deal with that. Let me go back up here. A lot of these are memes. Meme that one. Meme that one. We keep going down. This post, I talked about how I wish black people liked different movies other than the biopics, slave movies, and fucked up relationship movies. And this was a post about, I think, maybe The Perfect Man. I'm going to click on it and see. Yeah, The Perfect Guy. The Perfect Guy. Mike, let me see what this motherfucker's name is. Make sure I get his name right. And War Room. This was about those movies. And then, of course, you got the biopic, Straight Outta Compton, that was leading the game. And I just want more variety, man. I don't know, man. I don't know about nobody else, but I want more variety. I mean, I know, okay, relationship shit, you know, some of the greatest or favorite black movies for people, or, you know, where black people in the movie like that, you're going to have Love Jones and, damn, the basketball one. Damn, Loving Basketball might have been the name of it, actually. You'll have movies like that. And you just like, all right, I mean, I see this, but shit. I want to see something else, man. Some of this wild, crazy shit I be seeing, like Transformers, or I want to see some shit like that from black people, man. Make up some shit and get a fucking production company or a movie company and go ham. Damn. Go ham. Let me see what else I got here. Okay, picture of me and Bree. If y'all follow me on my Facebook, y'all be seeing me posting pictures of me and my children. Kim Kardashian. Talked about Kim and how popular she is, and I don't really understand why. What can somebody tell me? It's not a riddle. Like, somebody tell me, what did she do? What did Kardashian do? I put up a story about Fred Hampton. I'm mad that more people know who Kim Kardashian is and don't know shit about Fred Hampton and how the government killed that man. Killed that man. More people know about Kim Kardashian and what's going on in her life than they do who Fred Hampton is. One of the greats. Blade was fucking great. Blade was great. When The Daywalker came out, when you could say that, when you could say you a vampire that can walk around in the daytime because of your melanin, that's what I made it. That's what I made it just now. Right? That's what I just now made it. But he's a daywalker. That shit's dope to me. Blade was dope as fuck. Whoa, damn. Somebody said suck dick. Oh, that's what, okay. That's what Kim did to get into the game. Yes. How perverted are we as a people? It comes to question when you think about somebody getting famous for sex tapes. How perverted are we? Seriously. What have they trained us to be addicted to? Seriously. But anybody, yeah. I didn't really like Blade Trinity, the last one with the two. He had two white people with him. Some shit like that. He had two, I think it was two more people with him. I don't forget who they was. But Blade itself, when that nigga first came out as a daywalker, I was a daywalker for days in my mind. Like, days. Daywalker stuck with me for days. Like, felt like I was a daywalker at this bitch. Like, yeah, I'm him. I'm what he is. what is it? Quayle TV is the new black Netflix. I know about it. It's actually on my Team Glitch page. It's actually a pin posted. My brother pinned it up there on my Team Glitch page. If you ain't done joined Team Glitch yet, as well, links in the description box. Fuck with me. But a lot of people don't know how the government killed Fred Hampton, man. And that was one of my favorite Black Panthers of all time. Of all time, man. He was a dope brother. Because he actually was just revolutionizing the game from a very young age. He was like 23 when he died. Maybe even younger than that. This brother was killed by the government, ran up on in his crib while he was asleep. Shot him down there with his pregnant girlfriend and everything. That's type shit they into. But apparently we don't mind that this type shit happens. It's okay. Cops are still good cops. But they're not talking about that type shit though, right? That's interesting. They know what happened, but they don't talk about it. Now this right here is some history, man. This right here is some history. I should have made a whole video out of this, and I still may very well, because this is history that I saw, and I posted on my page, coming out of North Carolina, happening in Wilmington, North Carolina. And I, from here, didn't know about this. So I don't know who else didn't. I didn't know anything about. It's called the Wilmington Insurrection of 1898. Also known as the Wilmington Massacre of 1898. Or the Wilmington Race Riots of 1898. Now, what's happened here in North Carolina, in Wilmington, North Carolina? Some white Democratic, now this is, black area. White Democrats, I'm gonna say that again. White Democratic insurrectionists overthrew the legitimately elected local government. The only such event in U.S. history. Why do you have something that's unique, that big happen, but we've never heard of it? Well, I won't say we've, somebody hasn't went and looked it up, but in school, we've never heard of that. Something that big. Something that big. It says in the Wilmington insurrection, 2 days after the election of a white mayor and biracial city council, Democratic white supremacists. I'm going to read that again for y'all Democrats. Democratic white supremacists illegally seized power from the elected government. More than 1,500 white men participated in an attack on the black newspaper. Burning down the building, they ran officials and community leaders out of the city and killed many blacks in widespread attacks, but especially destroyed the Brooklyn neighborhood. Now, according to the popular rhetoric of society about black people, is that we have been a menacing society throughout history. We have always broken the law. We've always been quote unquote thugs. We've always been running around raping, killing white people mercilessly. We always run around terrorizing white people, which is the reason why they have to be like they are against us, because we have been terrorists to them, apparently. But if you look throughout history that, I didn't even know about, but if you look throughout this history, you'll see who have been the savages. You'll see who has been inhumane. That's just how it is. I don't give a fuck what propaganda they try to push against black people. I don't care what the fuck they talking about, because this type shit is real. They will come in to areas and try to destroy the black businesses. Those people weren't bothering anybody. And again, these were Democrats. Understand that black people who are Democrats. This is what the original Democrats were about. Okay? What they did was change methods, not ideology, methods. They still racist against black people, but they do it different now by making black people believe, I care about you. I'm your friend. You know, I want to help save your people. This is what we like to hear. If somebody can say this, you know, if somebody even gives an entire fucking speech and just at the bottom can whisper, I kind of like black people, we'll fuck with them. That's how we are. We're insane like that. But that's what the Democrats have been able to do. Make black people believe that they on our side, that they're going to push bills. Speaking of Bill Clinton, prime example here. They're going to push bills and shit throughout the office or throughout legislation that aren't going to really be for black people. They're going to say they are. They're going to hug your babies, high five you, you know, pretend they listen to rap music. I saw fucking Hillary Clinton doing the goddamn, what the fucking name of that dance is this shit on the show? The Whip or some shit like that. Like, it's insane. It is insane. But we do this shit. We'll do it anyway. We'll fall for it anyway, regardless of what things they sign in. Bill Clinton did the 3 strikes, furthering the power of the privatized prison complex, furthering the, you know, basic constant product and lifelong product. He took it a step further. But y'all felt like that motherfucker loved y'all. Interesting. But they ask you to go throughout history and you look at the people that have been inhumane, you will not see that it has in fact been black people. It has been the white man. I posted a video. About coons or black sellouts. Black sellouts, the history, because it goes more than now. Like, you might not want to call them coons. Fine. Okay, did somebody say Hillary was doing the nay-nay? Don't keep falling for that shit, y'all. For real. That's all I'm saying. I don't want black people to keep falling for it. Wake up from this shit, right? Understand what the situation is. These white folk, they're not coming to look out. Not from that level. Not from that level. Any black person that lets Donald Trump kiss their baby is a coon. Yeah. Them the type motherfuckers that you got to hold under that motherfucking water until you see bubbles, like it start to slow down. You know how it is when the motherfucker be in the movies and they be holding the motherfucker under the water and those last couple bubbles, because you don't want to kill them. You don't want to drown them in the water. But people like that, you got to take them close to where they are. And then when you see that bubble, then you let them come up and they be gasping and shit, and then life changing right there. That type person would need that type of healing after that. Should no black people be, no black people be fucking letting Donald Trump kiss their fucking babies. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's ridiculous. I don't even know how they let George Bush, those parents, let him take pictures with their kids. That shit happened in New Orleans. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man. You think I'm gonna let my kids do that? Take a picture all, chummed out with fucking George Bush, man? Come on, man. Because we don't know our history, man. We don't know our fucking history. Oh, this shit went all the way back. This is probably my last one I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get out of here a little earlier tonight. I gotta get up early as fuck in the morning. But I want to do that one too. Damn, okay. Okay. Well, I posted up a story about K. Michelle talking about she don't want black men no more. Y'all remember that shit? That was a while back now. She talking about she didn't want black men no more because she feels like she a fucking mermaid now. Like, bitch, get the fuck out of here, okay? Just say you crazy and walk out of the interview. Don't give the long version. I don't like when people do shit like that. Don't talk a lot. Just say, I'm crazy. All right, I'm out. Kind of give you a little, I don't want to open my fucking mouth because I'm an idiot. I say shit like I'm a mermaid and I'm not into black men anymore. I want white men. But crazy bitches, I mean, what are they going to do on either side? Ain't no white men want to fuck with you like that. Or you will have to change. I mean, we've heard her story. She'd have to drastically change to get her one. Be looking forward to that. She might do that shit. Tame herself like Eve did for a white man. She might be tamed. Fucking with her ass. We keep going down. There was one more I wanted to fucking do and I done lost it. I want to talk about the brother in Utah. A brother in Utah. Don't know why he's there. Don't know what he thought. Some of these motherfuckers, I don't be knowing what they thinking. I'm like, what are you doing in Utah, my nigga? Well, his neighbors are making his life a living hell. They want him to get the fuck up out of there. That's what they want from this black man. You, sir, have to go. Yeah. You got to get up out of here. We're going to terrorize you, even though black people have been the terrorists throughout society. We're going to do shit like this. We got one dude shooting himself, one dude spray painting his own truck, these dudes terrorizing the black man. We're going to, terrorize you and blame shit on you because of how we make them look at you so they don't look at us. We don't never want them looking at us. We don't want them talking about us because us is them and we can't talk about ourselves. That's how they run the shit because they control the media. They control the motherfucking media. So when you control the media, you can put out whatever representation of a people that you want to. And majority of people will believe it. Marcus Robertson, you say, damn, Robert, you get my article? I don't know where you sent it to, bro. Don't know where it is. Royal Negus says, do you think MJ23 a coon? I think Michael Jordan is a coon because he won't come out and tell people the truth. He won't tell his people the truth about his shoes. And I think that when you lie to people, you are a coon by default. If you're lying about information, you're a coon by default to me. Because why lie to your people? If you can say something to better your people, especially from that level, I don't give a fuck if it's one sentence. If it will better your people in any type of way, you say that. You tell the fucking truth. You tell people that you paid probably about $2, if that, to make every fucking pair of your shoes. You say that to people. You let them know what's real. Because he won't do that. And they've been rumored to have money invested in the private prisons, but I saw another story that said it was a white man named Michael Jordan. He got the same name as him. They try to pin it on him. Whatever. But the fact that he won't tell the truth, any person that won't tell the truth is an enemy to all people. And that's how they should be looked at. They're an enemy to all people. A cop got killed in Columbia, South Carolina. Who are they placing the blame on? Are they gonna say Black Lives Matter did it or no? Right. Jordan don't want to fuck up his bread, but you would think by now we know. Like, how much more obvious do they have to make it that they make shoes for a couple dollars? A couple of dollars. Why don't we realize that by now? How stupid are we? How low is our frequency that we'll continue? Not just to buy the $80, $90 shoes, the $80, $90 J's, maybe $100 J's, maybe. And that's the furthest I can throw the rope before you have to look at the level of coding you on right now, because you're ignoring information. You're paying more than $100 for something that only costs $2 to make. And it's the same shoe in a different color. Y'all fighting more. Like, they come out all the time. Y'all fight for them. How low does your frequency have to be to continue to perform on this level? It doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. He has enough money where if his money is his money, and this is why I don't know if their money is really their money. Watch what I do right here. He has enough money to where he could, baptize himself and come out here and be for the team. He don't need no more money if that's his money. If that money can't be taken from him. Since I believe that people's money can be taken from them because there are people giving them that money, they will not sacrifice or take the sacrifice of coming out here and being about the truth because it's not really their fucking money. They can only do with it what they're allowed to do, but they don't want to lose it because that gives them their status, gives them their things, and they can pass it down to their kids, as long as they teach their kids how to be coons, as long as they turn into a course, a lineage thing, they can pass the money down to their kids. They'll allow that, as long as your kids stay in the pocket or whatever like that. So Michael Jordan or his kids will never speak up and say shit. Guaranteed. Because they've been trained to be rich and shut the fuck up. Don't worry about it. Doesn't matter. The people dying over my shoes or whatever. It doesn't fucking matter to me. That's what's real. Because he won't say that. Because Jordan won't come out here and tell how those shoes are made. How much he's paying for them. Neither will anybody else, by the way. But Jordan won't come out here and tell the truth. So that makes you a fucking coon to me. Straight up. Mad love to Wendy M. I appreciate you, yo. You got people listening to me, y'all talking. That's what this shit's for. Exactly. That hush bread. That hush money. If it's really their money, that's just something to think about. You know what I'm saying? Why can't they come out and do more shit? I don't believe it's their money. Yeah, because they can't. And let me tell you the flip side. Now let's hold on now. Let's hold on for a second, too. Black people aren't telling their people the truth. White people aren't telling their people the truth either. Them white folk know these politics and shit is fucked up. You don't hear a lot of these actors, actresses, nobody coming out talking the truth about this government. How many famous rich white folk you will hear say something about the government that's, you have some conspiracy theories that will do it, but rich, you don't already have enough money. Even them white folk ain't coming out speaking out against it because they all in this shit together. That's what I believe. They all is designed to keep everybody fucking blind. All of them. To push their agendas, fashions, trends, you know, how y'all view reality really comes through a lot of these people. That's their only job. That is it. That is it. So if that's the situation, if they all against us, even though we still follow them at the level that we do, I don't understand why. Because that whole they rich shit, it's just like, I don't really, they rich, I get it, but how long is money enough to lie to your people? Now, I don't know. Hey, Wendy M., I've never heard of the show Persons of Interest. I've heard of Blacklist. I've watched that. That show dope. Blacklist is dope. Oh, yeah, they know they can be touched. Rich white people, I believe they know they can be touched. They've ruined some people. They control that shit. They shot the fucking president in the head on TV. Motherfuckers know. Like, yeah, you know we did that shit, right? They tell them. They don't tell us. They tell them, let them know, like, we can get you touched, motherfucker. We do this shit. They tell them all that shit. We just have to piece the shit together for ourselves. You see what I'm saying? They tell them to let them know how big this shit is. We orchestrate all the hits around this motherfucker. We do everything. Your mama, your daddy, your kids, it don't matter. We'll come for you. It's nothing. That's how real this shit is. That's how real this shit is. Kai, you said a lot of the celebs are very depressed. I can believe it. I mean, I think maybe the shit gets heavy on them after a while. They start feeling guilty. I think that shit might get heavy on them sometimes. And that shit takes them for a just breakdown a lot of times. Right. Hold on. You said, Rob, Maurice Witt says, Rob, you're right. I was in a lecture room with Bill Nye, and the thing he said was, get out and vote and change the world. And Bill Nye was shooting you some bullshit. Bill Nye was making us believe that voting is going to change the world. So I couldn't support Bill Nye on that statement. Right. Celebs being all types of shit. They got to get down and lay down. Weird rituals and, you know, just sacrificing everything, every piece of their freedom for money. That's all it is. Trying to be God says, I feel like pro-blacks get depressed too. It can be. I have brothers and sisters that come to me all the time, man, talking about, I want to give up and shit like that. That shit gets to be, it gets to be heavy on you sometimes. It gets to be heavy on you sometimes. But you got to keep going, man. You got to keep going. And I just try to encourage people to keep on doing this shit. Like, don't stop. Like, there's nothing else for you to be about. Be about knowledge, true knowledge, all the knowledge. Like, just be about that. For real. Don't ever stop. Like, how do you quit that? Like, you can't. I think once your mind is on, like, I don't think you can turn that motherfucker off. I don't. Didn't Derrick Rose just get hurt again? Is that true? Did Mr. Glass get hurt yet again? I'm not sure. I saw something about it and I didn't know how true it was. Let me go over here. Hold on. Let me go to my homepage real quick. See if it's something fucking that stands out to me on this. You know how Facebook had a shit where they'll throw up the top stories or what's trending and shit. Let me see if something in here catches me and makes me fucking laugh. Honey Boo Boo. Not a fuck. People watch this shit. Oh shit. Bill Cosby back. Let's see. Let's see why Bill back. After we talk about this, then I'm gonna get off here. This jumped out at me first. They back on Bill again. Let me see exactly what the fuck they're saying. Why do you gotta keep fucking with Bill, man? They keep fucking with Bill. Hold on, let me fucking find the actual story. Here we go. Let me fucking click on this. Oh my God. 3 new women went public Wednesday morning with sexual assault allegations against Bill Cosby. Come on, y'all. God damn. Ain't that 300 bitches now? Like, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm not understanding the situation here. 3 more. Let me read on a little bit more about this shit. Attorney Gloria Allred introduced 3 accusers during a press conference at her Los Angeles office. A woman named Linda Ridgway Whitebeard, Colleen Hughes, and Eden Turl. Got to be more white chicks. No. Let me see. Ashley Hughes. No, hold on. Let me see. When she met a comedian. Oh, one chick met him on a plane. Said he invited her to his hotel. Said she told the media that she changed out of her uniform in his bathroom, and when she emerged, he had handed her a glass of champagne. She woke up 8 hours later and found Cosby gone. God damn. She recounted seeing her clothes all over the floor and feeling semen on my back and all over me. Jesus. Bill done damn covered her in it, all of it. Like a little fucking cocoon or something. The way she making it sound, I'm like, God damn, you stick you to the wall or something, bitch? She later ran into Cosby on another flight and he asked her if she'd ever reported the incident. She had not. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Oh man, they tell all 3 stories. Let's deal with it. This first story don't even sound right. Like what? She went to go change and then she came out. He gave her some champagne and she just woke up with dump off all over her. How did she know that he didn't just jack off while she was asleep? Or is that rape too? I don't know. At this point, it's just, I guess it's just all up for grabs. She said she seen her clothes all over the floor and felt semen on her back and all over me, but nothing about feeling like her pussy was kind of opener than it was. Like, not to try to make light. I don't want y'all laughing at that shit either. But it sounds like she should have added how she felt a funneling of, you know, felt something still, some aftershocks. I feel a little open. Maybe I had been busted. I don't know, but it feels like, but with just clothes all over the place, maybe he possibly got her naked and nut all over. It sounds like he jacked off right now without further evidence. I don't know. Says Whitebeard was an aspiring actress who met Cosby on a movie set shortly before he took her into the director's office, where he forced her to perform oral sex on him. She said, I felt Cosby's left hand gently grab my long hair behind my head. His giant frame blocked the door, so if anyone should try to enter, they would not be able to see what was going or what he was doing. She explained, adding that his attack was fast with surgical precision and surprise on his side. What the fuck does that mean? That every piece of that was a riddle at the end. She said he forced her to have, so he didn't drug her. Basically, she said Bill strong-armed her, stood in front of the door, and strong-armed the shit out of her. Basically saying, had I fought back or bit his shit the fuck off, I know that's graphic, but before my mouth is raped, I'm sorry. Okay? Like, this is just me being real with the entire motherfucking world. You fuck that. Precision, surgical precision and surprise? Hell no. She made it sound like that nigga just appeared, grabbed her hair. Like, why would you be like, nigga, giant frame? Like, now he's fucking. See, they trying to create this King Kong. You know how they do. Try to make black men seem like they're the biggest. His giant frame. Like, get the fuck out of here. Bill Cosby, if he was a giant, that motherfucker would have been in a completely different profession at the fucking circus somewhere. On display. Fucking giant. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Gently grabbed her head. I don't know why this shit would have not been out here already. Now this is like 300 bitches. Let's keep going though. One more. Terrell spoke with Cosby privately in his dressing room while playing a guest role on the 5th season of The Cosby Show. Here we go. But the encounter did not end in sex. She explained that she failed, or that she attempted to deter his flirtation by saying, Bill, you are the Jell-O pudding pops and Fat Albert to me. You are my childhood. His response, don't say that. They all say that. Bitches running around calling him Fat Albert and an old pudding pop ass nigga. And Cosby says, no, bitch. I'm tired of you bitches always telling me y'all take this dick for a joke. Like, basically, this is what he is being accused of in this situation. For real. Y'all, I'm tired of y'all hoes acting like this dick is some play dick. It's real. Stop fucking around with me right now. Come back over here and read some of y'all's comments, man. I don't really know, like, I don't trust these hoes, all right? Because by now, based on the time it has been back in the day, dementia could be setting in or anything. So I'm not going to trust them. I'm not going to trust them just off the strength that they came out here and said he did. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, they making how did he get anything else done? There are so many bitches coming out that it doesn't even, how did he make anything? It seems like he dedicated his life to being a fucking serial rapist. That's what it sounds like. I don't know how he did shows. I don't know how he got anything else done based on the way they acting. How did he do anything else in life? Simple question. Simple question. Like, Willow says she think he got a fetish for fucking unconscious women, but some are probably exaggerating. But I mean, I feel like they taking the drug though, man. Get the fuck out of here, says Rob. Keep it 100 though. You know Bill got it. I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure out. I know the psychology of rape. Everybody, even if they're famous, it's not about them being able to get it easy. They want to be able to take it. I get that. But on the flip side, I don't get it. Like, why you got to act like that? Why you got to act like that? You rich, you famous, pussy's being thrown at you all the time. You got chicks you can pay for them to do whatever you want them to do. Why you got to act like that? That don't make sense to me. If you want a bitch to go to sleep, well, get a hoe some money. Tell her to sign his contract and tell her to go to sleep. Tell her to go to sleep. You want some sleep pussy, then fine. I'm not into sleep pussy. Don't get the mentality of a person that's in sleep pussy. And then the step further, the dead pussy. Y'all know there is a psychological disorder connected to grown-ass men having sex with dead women. And I forget the exact name of it. But I know it exists. I know it exists. But in Bill's case, or any of these famous motherfuckers that sit around raping chicks, like, why? Why? They coming at Bill head right now, man. They coming at motherfuckers head. That motherfucker said, Rob, you are Illuminati. Be real. I'm Illuminati, but I gotta go fund me page to get some radio equipment. Wouldn't I be quitting Illuminati right now? Like, I think at that point you kind of, even if you did all the way up until you created a page to get radio equipment, you quit the Illuminati. I mean, necrophilia. That's what it is for these sick motherfuckers. And see, I was thinking that necro something, I didn't know the last part. But necrophilia. I put philia, or necrophilia. That's when you fuck dead people. Yeah. Yeah. It's some sick motherfuckers out here. And I'm not saying Bill not sick. But with that type of money, look at Bill's face. I didn't even mean to have that frame, this picture in the background. Look at my TV. Why? Like, why? Why the fuck? Why they coming at the Bill like that? Some people say it's because he was about to buy and try to own his own black TV station. That's what, I don't know. Would you join the Illuminati if given the chance? No. I can't be quiet, man. They wouldn't let me be with them because I wouldn't, when they told me I couldn't say shit, I'd be done. I can't fuck with it. So, I'm just saying. Sleep pussy ain't good pussy, man. I just don't know how the pussy can't be what it is woke when sleep. If you've ever had woke, how could you want sleep? pussy. Like it just don't seem like it would interact with you the way it's supposed to. If it's sleep, I would assume so anyway, right? Who wants to do that? I get off of the, the interaction too, not just mashing off in some, like, even if she woke and she just laying there like this, imagine some of y'all niggas get this type pussy too, right? It's that stale pussy. This is what I call stale pussy. That's stale pussy. I don't even want stale pussy, let alone sleep pussy. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, for real. But y'all, I'm about to get the fuck up off here, man. I gotta get up early in the morning. Gotta get up early in the morning. Y'all already know what it is, man. It was good having y'all in here to fucking chop it up with me and spend time with your homie. Y'all go to the description box and fuck with me on every level real quick. Just fuck with me on every level. Why not? Fuck with me everywhere. My other channels and everything. Subscribe to everything. If you get a chance to, donate to the GoFundMe page. If you can't, don't worry about it. It's all right. It's all right. But fuck with me on every level though, all right? Mad love to everybody that tuned in tonight. I'll see y'all next Wednesday at 9 o'clock. I'm out.